Yeah. Parked the days in and taking no days in. Yeah. Don't need a vacation, I need a replacement. Busting the lights out soon as we came in. Yeah. What are they talking about? What is pertaining? Yeah. Need me a therapist to ask if I'm aging. Is it me? Do you feel caved in? All of my demons invading. I live here, no hesitating. They biting the cadence. Go out their way, it's okay. Just lock the doors at the basement. I got a gate with my face in. Yeah. Icy cold, it is so icy cold. Yeah. Mixing the water with cheese is making the money get mold. Yeah. Trying to be like gang, you better go get it in vogue. Yeah. Put 84s on lanes, I rob how you think it is spokes. We did it, we said it, we smoke. Yeah. We put it out, thought it was smoke. This 504. This is at home, right down the street from Alamo. Brand new, this new place I got to. New world, new sky, that's so blue, it's black too. New growth, all these space I outgrew. Blue bands, get my cash from drop through. Oh yeah, flash, kick the flash.
Good people out there, how the hell are you? All right, it's your boy JB, man. That's my guy Johnny, you my producer, man. All about the birds in the motherfucking building. You know what I'm saying? The AAT Sports Network, we are here. This is episode 21 of the Burning Bridges podcast, and it is a special one, all right, because it is our award show, all right, for the NFL season. You know
it is our award show, so we have to make sure we play this.
Yes, I feel victorious. If you don't know where that picture comes from, we had just beat Green Bay. To little did we know we were headed down to New Orleans to get our ass handed to us. Woo! They had a whole pot of goat brewing for our ass down there. Ooh, shit, it was bad. But anyway, Burning Bridges podcast, episode 21. I am King JB, Jeremy Bridges, 10-year NFL veteran himself, the guy to my left on the screen. Anyway, the other guy on the screen is Johnny Yu, famed producer for the All About the Birds family. You know what I'm saying? The AAT Athletic Sports Network, man. That's what we repping. We here. So today's show is great. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a regular show in the beginning, and we're gonna come back around this thing, and we're gonna do our award show. So you're gonna see that goddamn introduction again, whether you want to or not, and you're gonna hear that corny ass music. But that's why we're here, all right? That's why we're here. It's one of the greatest podcasts that you're ever gonna lay your goddamn eyes on. So to get it started, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go right into our regular segments, okay? Because we ain't really got much to talk about, man. Just to kind of bullshit a little bit with it. Cincinnati got to LA today, right? Of course, we understand that Cincinnati's playing LA, the second team to play in their home stadium for a Super Bowl. I think that shit was fucking rigged. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? For a money situation, I ain't buying it, man. San Francisco, y'all really let the egg on that one. Damn you, Jimmy G. All right, damn you to hell, okay? And we got some shit to talk about, of course, you know, so we're going to boil a couple of bridges later and talk about a couple of these hirings. Only team right now that's available right now is the Saints. And then the Saints ain't available no more because they hired, they informed. Now, one thing I want you to understand, Johnny, is verbiage. Right. When I got the headline or the update from ESPN.com that the Saints informed Dennis Allen that he would be their next head coach, in my mind, I'm like, how do you just
inform him?
Hey, Dennis, come here real quick. What's up, man? How we doing? You gonna be our next head coach? You mean for real? Like you mean like head coach, or just like interim? Huh? Yep, it's you. We got you, bud. He's like, I ain't even interviewed. Don't worry about all that, right? We got you, okay? You're going to be our next guy. What? Right? Okay.
Yeah, it was more like this. We just told Eric Bieniemy that we just wanted to get him in there. We have to do the Rooney Rule. So, but you're the head coach. They
interviewed Eric Bieniemy.
Oh, yeah. Him and Aaron Glenn, they were interviewed, which, sorry, but Eric Bieniemy is a higher class talent in terms of a coaching opportunity. I'd give it to him than Dennis Allen. But again, we'll see. Saints are going to suck anyway.
Meanwhile, the Miami Dolphins just hired fucking
oh my God,
Doogie Howser, you know what I'm saying, to be their head coach.
He is. He. We'll get into that though, but
yeah, we come on, man. You know what? I said it, and we spoke about it. There's gonna be some sacrificial hirings, all right, and we're gonna talk about the most sacrificial hire that happened. All right, so to get it started, man, I like to give people a disclaimer. This is the Burning Bridges podcast. This is my podcast, the way I see things. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, then just don't watch. You know what I'm saying? This point blank period, as serious as that. But we're gonna get this thing started, man. We're gonna go right into rapid fire. All right. And I know most of y'all watch this podcast like Johnny ain't never on the beginning. We ain't got shit else to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So there's no need to take Johnny off the screen. Like, we're gonna get right into rapid fire. So if you've never watched our show, Rapid Fire is the segment where Johnny asks me 5 to 6 questions and I answer them in 20 seconds or less. Sometimes we take a little longer than 20 seconds. And some of, Johnny's sick mind, it takes me a little longer, to process it and get a good answer to you guys. So let's go, man. Rapid fire. I was a huge fan of that mouthpiece, by the way. Like, I love that mouthpiece, right? You know what I'm saying? We all have molded mouthpiece, but there's something about that teal mouthpiece. I like that, man.
Yeah. It fits. But getting into rapid fire, I'm going to start it off here, and I'm going to start off with your beloved Cardinals. Kyler Murray, does he get a contract extension in Arizona?
First of all, Kyler Murray need to sit his bitch ass down somewhere, all right? It's coincidental, and shout out to my man Nero. You know what I'm saying? The Nero Marriott. He was a guest on the show, but he was the first one that brought to my attention. Kyler Murray, sit your bitch ass down somewhere, for real. You ain't did enough to get a fucking contract. That's just being completely honest with you. You stunk it up the last game. You was acting like a little bitch. You know what I'm saying? The NFL is real, son. All right, this shit ain't no game. It ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna bow down to you. And I've said that multiple times. Right, you need to up your level of play. You're deserving. You can be a franchise quarterback. You can be somebody's quarterback for a long time, but you got to show it. You got to up your level of play, man. So with Arizona, I got the inside track. He got one more year, right? And he got to show and prove what he can do. So only time will tell. I ain't gonna answer that question. Only time will tell.
Apparently, somebody asked his agent as well about him deleting all the stuff on social media, and his agent goes, no comment. So, it's the off season. There's a lot, not too much to talk about. So any little thing will spike up and up.
Any little thing will get it cracking. Yeah, we get it. You know what I'm saying? We'll see.
Next question, Matthew Stafford. If he wins the Super Bowl, is he a Hall of Fame quarterback? Please give me the answer that I want.
No.
Thank you.
No. It's so I'm gonna go. It befuddles me when people ask me, is Eli Manning a Hall of Fame quarterback? Yes, he is. He's won 2 Super Bowls. He won both Super Bowl MVPs, right? He's in the top 10 statistically in every category amongst quarterbacks ever, right? He is a Hall of Famer, and yes, it just so happens that his last name is Manning, right? Now, here's my thing. If Matthew Stafford, and I say this about a lot of quarterbacks, just because he won a championship don't mean he's a great quarterback. I mean, Trent Dilfer, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl, bro.
Brad
you know what I'm saying? Brad Johnson. So if we're going to hang our hat on Super Bowls, bro, I mean, I say this about, and I'll say it about many quarterbacks. Donovan McNabb needs to be a Hall of Fame quarterback before a lot of quarterbacks get into the Hall of Fame. And it ain't got nothing to do with Super Bowls, right? So Matthew Stafford, you know what? Yeah, he's gonna be a Hall of Famer. It's just not a first ballot, right? He should get in the next fucking 100 years or so, but he'll get in there, right? If he wins the Super Bowl. Yo, what's up, Chris? If he don't win a Super Bowl, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, he don't. Sorry, so I know it's taking more than 20 seconds. Damn on it. It's gonna be one of those. The Hall of Fame has gotten to be more of a popularity contest than it's been about stats and legacy and play on the field. And you know what I'm saying? The crazy part about the Hall of Fame is it ain't got shit to do with what you do off the field. The Hall of Fame has to do with what you do on the football field, right? Now, the fact that Matthew Stafford has played a long time and he got some career stats and all this shit, and he's in a situation where he can finally win a Super Bowl, right? And ain't meaning much. If Donovan McNabb don't go into the Hall of Fame before this fool, there's a problem. We already know it's a problem, but still, right?
Listen, if you gave Donovan McNabb a Calvin Johnson for most of your career, just look what he did with T.O. You know, I think you were there in for training camp and stuff, so you were able to kind of see, that was probably a crazy training camp because all the fans and stuff that went to Lehigh. Absolutely nuts. I remember that. I was there. But no, it's just like a lot of people don't realize that and don't think about that. Look at the weapons that Stafford has had through his career. Golden Tate. He's was a very good. He's had weapons. 86 and 95 career record. So I'll leave it with that. But my next one, it's gonna go in the lines of it's gonna stay with the Los Angeles Rams, and I'm gonna put it this way: what they've done with trading all these first round picks, and if they wind up going ahead and winning the Super Bowl, how does that put emphasis on roster building? Do you think that'll start making teams think about building their rosters the way the Rams did in terms of getting all these already established players and trading away draft picks like they don't mean anything?
Not so much as what the Rams are doing, but teams should be like that anyway, right? First round draft picks should not have the weight that they have, right? Because
they never
used to. You're right, because what happens is that you have to prove yourself day to day, play to play in the NFL, right? So Kyler Murray, we just talked about Kyler Murray, right? First round draft pick, he was our guy. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, but they wipe your ass with fucking golden tissue now. You're a first round draft pick, right? Your first round draft pick should not have the weight that they have. They already knocked their money down. So why are they so fucking important? Because they're the first pick that you make. Now, you need to build your team based on necessity. Point blank, period. And me personally, if I can find a guy who's older that I can pay a little less money, besides a guy who's younger, who I got to teach a lot more, that I got to pay a little money and possibly pay a whole lot of money, I'm going to pick the older dude, right?
No,
I'm going to pick the older dude.
Rich, I don't think there's a coaching change with the Rams. Not when you make the Super Bowl.
No, sir.
Not yet, at least.
Not at all. That young cat going to be there for quite a while, bro. As long as that GM going to be there, Sean McVay will be there, right? And they ain't going nowhere. They had too much success. Over the last 5 years, come on, bro. They've been to the Super Bowl twice, right? So, no, not at all. But I'm going to pick the older player who still got some juice, aside from the young cat who I got to teach a whole lot, unless he's just got that maturity level. But just think about this. You're going to have to pay a young player in a couple of years, you know what I'm saying? So, or maybe the next year. So,
and I think a lot of people don't look at and don't really focus on with the Rams. Yes, they traded all these first round picks. They traded some second round picks and everything. But if you look at their roster and their starters.
Their nucleus is good. Cooper Kupp, you know what I'm saying? Woods, you know what I'm saying? Like, even the running backs, like Akers, you know what I'm saying? They brought him in. He got hurt. You know what I'm saying? They drafted him. He was a young player. He got hurt.
Kupp, third round. Taylor Rapp, I think, the third round.
Right.
They got some undrafted free agent guys. They were able to get these late rounder guys, mid-tier guys, and they're able to develop them into talented players. You can do that and trade off first round picks for veterans because there's a risk with injuries, of course, if you're a veteran player, but it's an interesting aspect, think of when you look at other teams and possibly doing, because the Rams don't have a first round pick until 2024.
It's kind of like this, right? You know what I'm saying? We want to take it back to hood sayings like I like to do, right? It's like, don't pass up some I don't know for some for sure. You know what I'm saying? So if you're in the club hanging out one night, you know what I'm saying, you go out and you know you got a chick that you done already spoke with. What up, Chip? Right? You done already spoke with, right? And you know after the club is on, you know you finna slide through. Don't be in the club and you mess around and holler at a little chick and you all excited about it and be like, you know what, I'm going to leave with this one. Get over there and get your feelings hurt. Don't leave for sure for some I don't know. And that's just kind of the Rams philosophy. And I appreciate that. That's dope, right? Because when you talk about building to develop a team, you got to have experience, right? Now, with that being said, that goes back to everybody talking about experience in the Rams and lack of experience with Cincinnati. We're going to see how that work out. But it's got them to where they need to be, right? So we're going to see how experience plays out in the Super Bowl.
Next one. How do we fix the Pro Bowl?
Stop having it.
That's a good answer.
And I'm just being completely honest. Stop having the Pro Bowl. Let them go out there for the week. Let them participate in
skills
all the
competition
festivities.
and stuff like that.
Let's go back to old school shit. Let's go back to
Yes.
skills competition. Let's go back to linemen having the weightlifting competitions.
yes.
Let's go back to the old school, but stop having the Pro Bowl. Stop having the game. Cut the game off. Fuck the game. Who want to watch that shit? Who wants to watch a padded practice? Look, all the Pro Bowl is a padded walkthrough, a padded Saturday walkthrough. If you've ever been to a Saturday walkthrough in the NFL, it is touch and go. That's all it is, right? So, damn the game. Let them do all the savoir faire. You know what I'm saying? Let the fans have a good time. Let them hang out for the week, man. Let them kick it. You know what I'm saying? They deserve it. They earn it. They're going to get paid for being down there. That way, you only got to pay one amount of money. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to pay the winner this and the loser this. Just give them a flat rate. Let them hang out. Let them have a good time.
And it's not even in Hawaii anymore.
Right. I said that a long time ago. I'm like, man, you can't even go across the water. Yeah. They used to call it going across the water. Like, you go to Hawaii, everybody over there chilling. It was more of a secret society type thing. Now it's like an event. Now it's like the Super Bowl. Yeah. Like, I'm going to the Pro Bowl. When I was married, bro, I used to tell my ex-wife all the time, I don't want to go to that shit. Why? What I want to go to that shit for? First, I ain't playing the Pro Bowl. I don't want to go to that shit. I ain't playing the Super Bowl. I don't want to go to that shit. Mm-hmm. Sorry, that's just how I am. I've been to one Super Bowl in my life. And that's because it was in Miami. That's real talk.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's a good one. Yeah, this is
Chip.
So, and then Peanut, the Fobo.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
But next one, the last one here is Alvin Kamara.
Oh, God.
What is it? I'm not sure how much trouble he's going to be in, but how do we fix, this? Because it happened at the Pro Bowl, correct? At where everything was being held.
Yeah, in Vegas, so everybody hanging out.
So I think Vegas is a curse.
Without a doubt. So I tell people, and we talking about, again, partying and hanging out. I am the type of person, I love Miami for a reason, right? Because you ain't never got to do much in Miami, right? A party can spark up anywhere in Miami, right? You ain't got to go to Live. You ain't got to go to Mansion. You ain't got to go nowhere. You can hang out on Ocean Drive and make a party at Wet Willie's. Me and my boys used to go to the smallest mojito bar on South, you know what I'm saying, and on Ocean, and just turn that thing into a party. Like, we literally drag people. We'll have, like, club owners loving us because we were dragging people in there. And they go from having a touristy crowd to the thing being a party. I don't want to do what mainstream people do. So I am not going to Vegas. I've been to Vegas to party now time. I have never in my life been to Vegas to party, and I pride myself on that. And it's never been a party to me, right? Anytime I go to Vegas, I'm kind of on guard, right? It's like when I go to New York. I'm on guard because it's like too much going on, right? I just can't really have a good time. But you can't fix it because as a human being, as a man, you got to want to do this yourself. You got to understand the situation that you're putting yourself in. I'm talking from experience now because I've been locked up for assault and battery, right? You know what I'm saying? And multiple other things. But, like, you got to want as a man to say, man, I'm not doing that. Right now, 41 years old, Johnny, I don't go nowhere, right? Everybody, we want to hang out. Hey, man, let's go here. Hey, let's do that. Let's do this. It'd be the daytime for me. When it starts to get nighttime, I got to be home. I got to be in the house. I got a curfew. Street lights on, baby. Street lights on. I got to go home. I got to go home, Johnny. The street lights on, bro. And that right there keeps me out of trouble. Marty Herney said something to me one time. I got in trouble in Carolina. He was like, man, you literally got to, this is how you got to live, right? This is how you have to live. People can say what they want to say about you. And then you got to go through that ridicule until they prove otherwise. Right? Mm-hmm. People can say what they want to say about you. And then with social media and everybody got cameras out now and yada, 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 like, you ain't got no room to hide. Yep, used to be back in the day, you sock a motherfucker up, you know what I'm saying? It's your word against theirs. You know what I'm saying? You like,
not anymore. You got cameras.
I ain't touch that.
Social media
now. I ain't touch that fool. You know what I'm saying? Your boy's like, nah, he didn't touch him. But then his homeboys are there, but they know they gonna get beat up. If they say the wrong thing, say like, nah, it was Phil, whatever. They whatever. Can't do that no more. So that's got to be to the man. That's got to be smarts. That's just got to be saying, you know what? Yeah, you want to hang out and show your bling and that, right? You young and you trying to get the house and all. I get it, right? But you got to be smart in this thing, right? And then there's no way to fix that, Johnny. It has to be to a man. That's the only way it's going to get done.
Yep, absolutely.
So that's rapid fire. All right, yeah, we do that. We ain't got no plays of the week this week, and we ain't gonna show no Pro Bowl play. Who the hell want to watch that bullshit? All right, so we're gonna go straight into one of our favorite segments, and that's gonna be JB's favorite tweets. Run that thing, man. Now, I butcher the name of this damn segment every time. It's JB's Tweets of the Week. And we call it Tweets of the Week because me and Johnny send each other tweets constantly during the week. You know what I'm saying? Because Twitter is the greatest place on earth, man. If you don't have Twitter, you are lacking major shit in your life. It's informative, it's funny, and it's mind-boggling at the same time. So we about to roll through these tweets, man. You know what I'm saying? We like to give props to the people that put them out there. And we're going to explain these things and have a good laugh. And here we go. Damn, that's how we crank it up. That's how we started, though. That's how we gonna start it.
Bean Simmons.
Wow. And this is the equivalent because that's basically how he's acting, right? That's basically how he's acting, right? This dude is like, man, like they should really just cut this dude and then really just blackball him from the NBA and be like, man, you acted like that there. I'm definitely not bringing your punk ass into my organization so you can throw a fucking bitch fit. And then, you know what I'm saying, next thing you know, we'll never see your ass again or you gonna do the same dumbass shit. Bean Simmons and Shaq. Shout out to big bro Shaq for getting on his ass like you supposed to, man.
Yep.
We got too many people that want to bite their tongue and be like, well, if the man want to act like that, let him act like that. Nah, man. We need more big brothers like Shaq saying, man, quit acting like a hoe, bro. You know what I'm saying? Handle your business. There's a different way to go about doing or getting what you want. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, Bean Simmons, that's you right there, you joke. Again, I'm going to give props to this man, Josiah Johnson. King Josiah 5'4". All right, the pride of UCLA. If you don't follow this man on Twitter, go follow him today. How black coaches pulling up the interviews for NFL head coaching jobs. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Sammy Sosa, right? That's Sammy Sosa. Yes, the same Sammy Sosa that was going head-to-head with Mark McGwire in the whole, what year was that, Johnny? The whole
1998. In
the 1998 home run competition. This is during the season, right? What the, man? Sammy? You all right, bro? Sammy got Villa Lock going on, you know what I'm saying? So, it's funny, but it ain't funny, right? Mm-hmm. It's funny, but it ain't funny because black men gotta, you just not getting a fair shot. And we talked about this in its entirety a couple episodes ago, so we're not gonna get way into it, but leave it to Josiah Johnson, the man himself, to tell it like it is via picture or via meme on Twitter, man. Great job, man.
Let me pause this.
Let it run. This damn clown.
All right, here we go.
You know, this whole crap with this cancel culture and the...
Shut up! Shit! Shut the fuck up! Nobody wants to hear it. You've been talking all fucking week. You don't care what you have to say. Just stop talking.
You got me right in my fucking head, asshole.
Stop.
Damn it.
So my man, Michael Rappaport, right? Ain't that his name?
Michael Rappaport, yep.
That's his son that did that to him, right? So him and his son have, like, they kind of, like, do this thing, and it's pretty funny, where they just be, like, bagging on people, you know what I'm saying? So, of course, man, shout out to Michael Rappaport, man. Michael Rappaport is a part of the culture, you know what I'm saying? He's been a part of many cultural movies, you know what I'm saying? Higher Learning, he was Remy, you know what I'm saying? But he was, you know, he's just one of them cats that just get it, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. And then AG, you know what I'm saying? YOLO 304-741, we appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? They did a great job on that Here we go. Here we go again with our guy, Josiah Johnson. Now, when I saw this, I literally spit my drink out of my mouth, right? Because I'm scrolling through Twitter, right? And of course, you see I sent this to Johnny, right? Yep. I'm scrolling through Twitter, and I'm like, what is wrong with this dude, bro? Like, but that's real. All right, and we're going to talk a little more about it on Board and Bridges. You know what I'm saying? That look at the mercy, and I call it a mercy hiring, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the mercy hiring with Lovie Smith. Like, come on, man. And then the dude, what's man's name in Miami, how he's, you know what I'm saying? He was the first minority hire. Well, you would get your ass out of here. So, homie look like he played on the Wonder Years. You know what I'm saying? This shit got me weak. Let's run it.
You gotta watch the bear.
Is that you? I think it was that dude with the great beanie on.
Look at the bear. Look at the bear. Bop. Motherfucker. Oh, this is playing games up here.
Put a pistol in his ass.
Better know
this
that.
This is the best one.
Ooh.
Hey, bro. What was that?
Man.
Yo, see shit like that to get your ass whooped, bro. Like, I don't know where they at right now, but like shit,
Walmart.
I mean, I know they're in Walmart, but I mean that that ain't saying much. It depends on what city they in, right?
Very true,
because hey, depending where you at, you can get fucked up real bad playing. Mm-hmm. And like a lot of these videos, these cats be out here like throwing stuff at people and like acting like they ain't looking. And hey, where I'm from, you go, if I see something hit the back of my head and you there, you go get took off on it. We're gonna figure out what happened after that, right? So yeah, good job with the bear and all that. That's cute. All right, Mr. Scully, aka at little, little AV Vert. Now these names, bro, on Twitter, like what? Uh-oh. All right. So my dog Lawrence Steed, right? So Lawrence Steed went to Southern Miss with us. This is going to be our guy, Brian Kelly, right? You know what I'm saying? And he's dancing with a kid on a recruiting video, yada, 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 recruiting trip. But, of course, the kid ended up going to Alabama. So, first of all, I need people to kick the fuck back on Brian Kelly and what he's doing. Because he ain't doing nothing no different than any other coach doing. They're just highlighting the shit because they think it's funny because of how out of place he feels. I honestly believe that man is not feels, but looks. I don't know how that man feels. I honestly believe that he's having the most fun coaching that he's ever had in his life because he was at Notre Dame, bro. Right? Notre Dame is, not nice, a prestigious university, and, very uppity, yada, yada, yada. So there's a level of sanctity that he has to maintain. When you at LSU now, baby, you can wild out a little bit. So the man having fun, bro. Like, damn, leave the man alone. But this shit funny as hell because he was on the video. But my man Lawrence Steed said, man, this is so funny. Spent all night dancing with a chick in college, and she leaving one of them damn football players. And he adds, Pat Surtain, my man Jamal Alexander, myself, Brandon Francis, and Tom Pinkston, right? Because we all went to Southern Miss. Yeah. You know what? I apologize. Johnny, and I mean this sincerely. I apologize to any young man I went to college with that had to go through this. I really do. I apologize, right? Because I know I'll be mad as hell if the shit happened for real. So I'm just being honest when I say I apologize. I do. I apologize because I know that that's messed up. You out there, you probably spent the ball to drink. You out there bumping and grinding, you you got blue balls, you've been dancing with her for the last 4 songs, like you whisper in her ear, you might be done kissed her a couple times, and lights come on, after the club, They falling in, baby. You know what I'm saying? They hit it right to the door. V5, what's happening? Chip, I'm scared to see what you sent us, honestly. I don't know.
I will pull it up then. Once we finish, I'll pull that one up that Chip did send.
I'm scared to see what he said. All right, here we go to the next one.
Next one.
Dog, here go another one, bro. I'm crying. A lot of these things I see at like 2 in the morning. Y'all realize that because I'm up. iPhone user holds down an app to delete it. The rest of that. Oh, the app get the shaking, boy. I'm telling you, ooh, they get the twerking, boy. That shit is. What is he doing?
At first, I thought he was holding on to something up top, but he's just holding his arms up.
I just want to know the origin of this fucking video. Like, somebody please inform me on why this man is shaking his ass like a chick at the strip club in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, on All-Star Weekend. Like, what the hell is going on? Oh, my. Johnny, get this shit off my screen, please. I want to see that shit no more. Look at my response, though. That's my response.
This is good for your tie-in to your Boylan Bridges.
All right, so Brian Flores versus the field. All right, Flores 9-14, Harbaugh 9-14, Kingsbury 9-14, McCarthy 18-15, Bill Belichick the Great 17-16, Kyle Shanahan 16-17, Zach Taylor 14-18-1, and Ron Rivera 14-19. We're going to play like on Sesame Street. One of these things does not belong here. So something's wrong here because only one man don't have his job, right? Now, we understand what happened in Miami. There was a disagreement. There was dissension amongst the ranks, right? Flores wasn't having it. The owner wasn't having it, so they fired his ass, right? But, goddamn, when you look at this shit, you just like, square biz, man. Square biz, all right? Straight up. It's just square biz, man. But we're going to get into that in the Boiling Bridges, you know what I'm saying? The Boiling Bridges won't be long. It's just going to be the straight facts, all right? Pusha T!
And with this video, it's watch the gentleman with the glasses on the couch. That's what you want to be.
Vibing.
Yeah.
Vibing.
Imaginary players aiming coach right. Master recipes on the stove lights. The number on his jersey is the Coke price. You order Diet Coke, that's a joke, right?
Homie on the couch is vibing. Then when he went to grab his drink, hit the sip real quick. You know what I'm saying? He was in there. What you mean?
Right there with the
in
sip.
there. In there. Now, if you've never had the pleasure of being in an area around an artist, you know what I'm saying, and like letting people sample his music, there's a lot of things going to an artist getting their album out, right? There are a lot of people behind the scenes who you never would hear their names, right? But there are people that are important, like this man on this couch. I don't know his name, but I can guarantee you probably one, been in the business for a long time, and two's probably been around Push forever, right? You know what I'm saying? So he wouldn't be sitting there if he wasn't important, right? But
somebody said he was the Six Flags guy. Remember the commercial with the Six Flags? The guy with
exactly. So either way it go, he is an important person, right? But Buddy vibing though. I just got a question, right? Mm-hmm. And this is a serious question. I listened to Push album today, right? Is Pusha T still selling cocaine? Like, I mean, I know his name Pusha T. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, we understand why his name Pusha T, but is the man still selling cocaine? I don't want nobody to answer that question because this is just rhetorical because I'm thinking out loud. I'm like, because he rap about it like he just like as soon as he left out the studio, he went and, you know what I'm saying, moved some bricks. Like, you done made enough money at this point, you know what I'm saying, to chill on the coke, bro. Like, okay, here we go. Next tweet, man. Yo, let this shit play. Oh my, enlarge the screen.
Did Kyle
too.
behave himself?
Oh, of course. They're angels.
I'm so glad. Kyle, we gotta go. Mommy's got an appointment.
Bro, make this screen bigger, please.
If they find it, they'll play with it. So always lock up your guns.
Oh my God.
So first of all, let's just talk about how big a freak Shorty is in the purple shirt. she got the two-way joint, right? She got two-way joints. You know what I'm saying? Shorty getting it, you know what I'm saying? And the yang and yang. She getting it in the yin and the yang. She like to do her thing. She got the one purple joint. It's long as hell, so that's a double, Johnny. That means she gonna put that thing in 2 holes. And then she got the long joint just whipping around with the other little extra little. Oh my God. What a great commercial, right?
Oh my goodness.
I appreciate it, great. Funny, man. All right, Fun for Laughs, at Fun for Laughs on Twitter, man. Go follow this dude. That is a great tweet. Man, you goddamn right. My reply? But that's serious, though. Let's just be on the serious, though, because we got kids. If they can find it, they going to play with it because they don't know no better than kids. But that is horrible.
Yep.
Trae Young. Show his punk ass down somewhere. Oh, my God.
Collins misses the dunk. Trae Young comes up with the rebound, and he flops. He's sliding out of the gym all the way into Winter Olympics.
The United States has won curling gold at the Olympics.
Oh my God.
First of all, I don't even understand this goddamn sport. I don't know what the hell curling is. Like Trae Young's hair is curly, I get it, but I don't even understand what this shit means. I watch this shit and I'm trying to figure it out every time. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing?
Scrubbing the ice.
What is the purpose? Right, they brushing the ice. What is the purpose of this fucking? What are we doing? Anyway, Trae Young, that was a hell of a flop. I know he got fined for that shit. All right, here we go. Next tweet.
Uh-oh, it doesn't exist. Oh, man, it's the first time it's happened. One of our tweets has been
we lost
deleted.
One? Damn it.
We lost one.
It's real in the field. This tweet is for me, right? Because I saw it and I was like, you're right. I'm getting old. Because I keep hearing everybody talking about pushing P. What the hell does P stand for? Right? So I did a little research, right? As a matter of fact, I'm about to look up the Urban Dictionary so I can read you guys the definition of pushing P. All right?
Pushing P.
Pushing P meaning, all right? The P in pushing P essentially means player, as in keeping it real. As Gunna explained it during an interview with the Breakfast Club, it's primarily used in a positive way. If you wake up to a beach view, that's P, right? Okay. That's P. All right, let's see what the Urban Dictionary says. Pushing the lifestyle of a player, a real one. Putting your people in position is pushing P. All right. Keeping it player or getting to the paper. All right. Okay. If you looking this up, you ain't if you looking this up, you ain't pushing P. I ain't pushing P, obviously. All right. So yeah, I was like, what in the hell is pushing P mean?
Yeah.
Right? Come on, man. You know, shout out to Tammy, you know what I'm saying? If y'all know Tammy, you know what I'm saying? Tammy's from one of the original Real Worlds, you know what I'm saying? That's how long she's been in the game. All right. Here we go. Prepare yourself, people. All right. Blow this shit up. Hold on. Start it back over. No, start it over. Start it over. Pause it. People, if you ain't never seen this clip, prepare yourself to cry laughing. This shit is hilarious. I'm glad they did this to this egghead motherfucker on the national television. I'm so glad they did this. I can't stand him. He is the worst, but let this shit run, please.
Have a Beebs haircut, Tebow?
You do?
No, man, are you kidding me? No, dude,
That is
Beebs
Beebs
haircut goes over here somewhere.
No, that's Beebs for days. You know he's going to change it every 2 weeks. That's hardcore.
My haircut's like
you use more product than him, though.
Oh, hey, I use more product than anybody.
When you and Tim go get your hair done, what y'all tell them? Like to the left or the right?
No, I tell them go. I tell them go number 2 all the way up to a fade and just give me a faux hawk, man. It's a faux hawk, bro.
Number 2.
Hey, Paul, what do you tell him?
I mean, I'm just hey, just a little off the side. Just a little bit off the side.
Have a Beebs haircut.
Tear them by you punk motherfucker. I hate your bitch ass. Right?
You got so pissed off too when he
he was hot. He was hot. He was mad. Fuck him. You know what? Because he deserves it. All right. That has been JB's tweets of the week, man.
I'm gonna pull up the one from Chip.
We got
there.
Chip. Chip. He said it was okay. He said the comments was.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Okay, all right, man.
It's
Look,
not that bad.
I watch Chip now. We never know. You know what I'm saying? Chip, you know your kids be watching, man. Yes. What does he do for a living? Let's go. Let's run it. This is one of the greatest things about Twitter, too. The comments. What we got?
Here we go.
Yep. I can see that. Right? Mm-hmm. Yep. There he is. He's telling him. Yep. Mm-hmm. To the kid. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, all that. Aha! Yes. Yes. If you've never seen the show You on Netflix, you need to watch it because that's a crazy son of a bitch right there now. All right. Manager. Yep. Mm-hmm. Competitive. Yep. He raps under the name Logic in his free time. Wow. That's how I do Logic? So, you know what? You know what? That's what we're going to end it, okay? Because one Logic is a avid Wu-Tang fan, and Logic is legit. He is legit mixed, right? His father's black, his mom's white, right? So, like, I didn't think that in the beginning. I didn't know that shit. Yeah, I mean, you know what, Chip? The thing about it is that it sucks, and he probably is, right? I would have to see his parents to verify that shit, right? And I won't accept it until I see his parents. But I know a bunch of. So one thing about where I live in the Valley of the Sun, this is the home. What up, Adam? This is the home of the biracial child, right? There are more black and white children in the Valley of the Sun than you're going to ever see anywhere in your life. Maybe Nebraska or somewhere, you know what I'm saying? They might have us top. But based on the fact that there's more people here, I know girls that I look at and I'm like, yo, she a white dog, she a white chick. Nope, daddy look like me, right? So, but it's like, I mean, I ain't doubting it. I just need to see his parents, man. All right, man. At this point in the show, we're going to pay a couple bills. We're going to come back. We're going to have our awards show. All right, you know what I'm saying? What everybody's been waiting on. We appreciate y'all watching the Burning Bridges podcast, man. Again, if you're new to us, welcome. If you're coming back, we appreciate the love. Episode 21, Johnny gonna pay some bills, and we'll be back with the first annual Burning Bridges NFL Awards show.
All right, quick rundown on the sponsors. So we have Manscaped. As partner with AT-Birds, use the code AT-Birds for 20% off and free shipping at checkout. Statement Games, fun free twist on fantasy sports. ATSportsNetwork.com/shop. A lot of gear there. Definitely check it out. Symbol, a stock market for sports. Symbol.com. Use the promo code ATSports when you sign up. And we have TripleThreatBets. TripleThreatWagers.com. To handicapper college basketball, definitely check it out. A lot of good stuff there. And all about the birds expanding. Please follow new AT Sports Network on Twitter and also on Facebook at AT Sports _. And also subscribe to the YouTube channel, AT Sports Network. We would really appreciate it. We love all our followers, everything like that. We really appreciate everyone that's supporting us. But I will pop JB back into the screen, and I will play the intro again.
Yes,
to
let
the
it
award
run.
show.
Let it go. All right, man. So, you know, around this time, the NFL deems their people, right? So, they give awards out for such things as Coach of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year, and MVP. Well, we're going to do ours too, but we're going to do it a little bit different, okay? First of all, in the beginning, I'm just going to give everybody a disclaimer. I'm not picking no AFC, NFC, all right? No. And kiss my ass. We're going to pick one person, you know what I'm saying, to represent each category, all right? So we're going to start this thing off, right, with Coach of the Year. Zach Taylor, Cincinnati Bengals. Outstanding, sir. Congratulations to you, Johnny. We got an applause on there. You got any applause? You know what I'm saying? You got any? You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got to find
I
an
don't
applause.
have an applause.
No, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. We know we got the people clapping. I just want to run this down. 2-14 in 2019, 4-11 in 2020, 10-7 in 2021. And guess where they playing at on Sunday? SoFi Stadium in the Super Bowl. So that's what you call a coach of the year. Guess who the NFL made coach of the year? You know who they made coach of the year, Johnny?
I really don't even remember.
Matt LaFleur. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. All right, listen. So, coach of the year, Zach Taylor, you deserve it. Congratulations, sir. All right, here we go. Offensive player of the year. Cooper Kupp, man.
Oh, definitely.
This dude's a Triple Crown winner, man. So he was leading in receptions, leading in receiving. So he led in reception. He was the receiving yards leader, and he was the receiving TD leader. That's a Triple Crown. That is an elite club when it comes to receivers. He had to get Offensive Player of the Year. There was nobody else to touch him. Jonathan Taylor was the only one that rivaled him, but that Triple Crown just put him over the edge, and he made his first Pro Bowl in 2021. So shout out to him. Defensive Player of the Year, Micah Parsons. This dude was every fucking where. Now, people can rival this and say, well, so-and-so did such and such. Defensive Player of the Year, this kid came in the league and took it by storm. 84 tackles, 13 sacks, 3 forced fumbles. The dude was everywhere. He played 6 positions for the fucking Cowboys. Call it what you want, but to me, that man is Defensive Player of the Year. All right, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jamar Chase, and I don't think there is a question.
No, not at all.
I don't think there's a question. I don't think there's anybody that comes within 5 or 10, 20 votes of it. Jamar Chase, 13 receptions, 13 receiving TDs, 81 receptions, 1,455 yards on the season. He will be representing the Cincinnati Bengals at SoFi Stadium this Sunday. Oh, Defensive Rookie of the Year? Guess who it is? Michael Parsons. What you mean? This dude was everywhere, and I ain't got to put his stats back up. But who else did it? Everybody's like, what about Diggs? What about Diggs? Damn Diggs. The reason why Diggs caught some of them interceptions is because Michael Parsons was applying pressure, right? Comeback Player of the Year. And if you don't believe this is the man, you can kiss my ass. Now, me and the NFL got this one together. Joe Shiesty himself, a.k.a. Joe Burrow, had a horrible injury last year with his knee. But basically what he said was, that's what I love about this kid, right? The confidence. He was like, y'all think y'all gonna get rid of me that easy? I'll be back, right? He was like Vigo on Ghostbusters 2, right? Life is but a whatever, time is but a door. I'll be back. He literally told him that I'll be back, and he was gonna come touchdown to cause hell. Appropriate because Lil Boosie's from Baton Rouge. Joe Shiesty played his ball in Baton Rouge. Now this man, oh my God, 4,611 yards, 41 TDs, 14 interceptions. And he led his team to the Super Bowl, man. Come on, bro. It don't get no better than that. It don't get no better than that. Now, our NFL MVP, all right, for the Burning Bridges podcast is going to be none other than the man himself, Jonathan Taylor of the Indianapolis Colts. Johnny U's going to run his stats down, man, because it was unreal. This dude was amazing.
So, and the reason, talk about this, a lot of people want to give quarterbacks the MVP. I kind of want to go a little off that script, and you got to give it to Ryan. 332 carries, 1,811 rushing yards, 18 touchdowns, 5.5 yards per carry. He had 40 catches, 360 yards, another 2 touchdowns. So he had over 2,100 yards from scrimmage and 20 touchdowns.
Jesus, it sound like an MVP to me.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
I think so.
So, Jonathan Taylor, congratulations on the NFL MVP, man. It's well deserved from the Burning Bridges podcast. Now, I don't know what they're going to do to you on the other side, but we gave it to your ass. So you will be receiving a Burning Bridge. Put the introduction back up one time, Johnny. Put that back up. Put that back up.
That's better than the Oscars.
Jonathan Taylor, that's what you're going to get for winning the MVP of the Burning. You're going to get a fucking picture of me, you know what I'm saying, with the music playing. But you did it. You the man, baby. Now, it wouldn't be right. This wouldn't be right, Johnny, if we didn't have a Burning Bridges version of the NFL honors / awards. So put it back up, man. Let's go. Run it again. Put it back up. Yeah, that's just beautiful. I need that like for. Never mind. I'll talk about it later. Anyway, so I just need to put that on my wall in my bedroom for after. You know what I'm saying? After I done put the session in. All right, so we got our own award show here. So we got a couple of categories that we're gonna go through. But me and Johnny are both selected. You know what I'm saying? Our winners. So the first category is going to be best free agent signing of 2021. Now, I picked Matthew Stafford, okay? 4,886 yards, 41 TDs, 67% completion record. I don't think that the Rams would be in the Super Bowl right now if it wasn't for Matthew Stafford, right? So I think he was the best free agent signing of 2021. Johnny, who you got?
I went a little off the script. I went Trey Hendrickson from the Cincinnati Bengals. He had 3 forced fumbles, 14 sacks, Pro Bowler, 27 quarterback hits, 12 tackles for loss. He made an impact, a big impact on that defensive line.
And to be real, Johnny, to be real to your pick, man, that AFC Championship game, and he went ham, bro. Like he was just literally like all over the field. When you talking about leave it all on the field, he did that game. So that's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that. Worst free agent signings of 2021. All right, this is one of the greatest ones. I picked Sammy Watkins for the Baltimore Ravens. Okay, 27 catches, 394 yards, one damn touch, one. They picked him, Johnny. They signed him to take the top off that thing, right? Yeah, now they got Lil Brown, but they'd rather put Lil Brown, Hollywood in different situations and mismatch situations. Sammy Watkins is still that burner, so they picked him up to take things off the top, and he wasn't taking shit off the top. He wouldn't even take shit off the top with Clippers, right? So, yeah, worst free agent signing to myself, Sammy Watkins. Who you got?
So I know Chip has Ryan Kerrigan for the Eagles, which I do admit that is a terrible free agent signing. I went Kenny Galladay. He did play, but he didn't really show up. You didn't see him on the stat sheet until the playoff game. But I had Kenny Galladay for the Giants, $64 million contract, 37 catches, 521 yards, and 0 big donut touchdowns. So that's a pretty big miss, pretty bad free agent signing.
Yeah, that's horrible, right? That was a lot of money wasted. All right, here we go. Biggest fall off, right, of a player. And I picked the obvious choice, right? Because I just feel so bad for this dude, you know what I'm saying? Because he's such a fucking talent. Antonio Brown, right? Fell off like a bad bag of that dope, like we said at the crib. Injuries, the whole COVID thing, fake COVID vaccination card, just incident after incident. And then, of course, the coup de grace, no matter what happened, I don't care. He could have handled that shit better like a professional. Him hopping off the field in New York with his shirt off, throwing his jersey and gloves and all this shit in the stands. Antonio Brown, I hope you never play football in the NFL again. I'm just being honest with you, bud. Like, that shit was embarrassing to watch as a black man. I was like, come on, fam. Like, can you do it better than that, bro? Like, I'm sick of taking up for you, dog. But, my man Johnny, you got somebody different. Who you got?
I went a little bit different. I went Le'Veon Bell. Now, this kind of goes off the last couple of seasons, but he's been around the block, and he just – another former Steeler just fell completely off and just – he's done. He doesn't have anything left. It's sad. It's a sad fall, but unfortunately, it happens.
He'll be fighting Jake Paul sometime in the near future, right? And like the Arsenio also used to say, things that make you go, right? Well, you wonder, how does that happen? All right, so the next category is can't stay healthy. All right, so we ain't doing APB just yet. Can't stay healthy. All right. I picked the entire New York Giants football team. 301 games missed by players. What? That shit's unheard of. I done heard getting bit by the injury bug. These motherfuckers had locusts. Like, this was a plague. This was biblical. You know what I'm saying? Look. Who you got, Johnny?
I got one that you sent me, and I thought it made total sense. Julio Jones.
No. This ain't the APB. This is the can't stay healthy.
Oh, they can't stay healthy. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
I went with Brandon Brooks, unfortunately, for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Of course you would. You go Philly, right? You got to go Philly, right?
It sucks because he's such a great player, but injury after injury, the last 3 seasons had season-ending injuries, and he played I think a total of 3 games in the last 2 seasons combined.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So that's a lot of missed games.
A lot of missed games. Now the next category, which Johnny already alluded to, is APB. All what does APB stand for? All published bulletin or some shit like that. What does it stand for?
Something like that. I don't really remember.
Anyway, when the police put an APB out for your ass, that means they trying to find you. All right. So we trying to find this player.
All points bulletin.
All points bulletin. Johnny, you already said his name. Julio Jones. Where you at, son? You know what I'm saying? Like, I totally forgot this dude was even in Tennessee. Right? Come on, family. I'm like, where you been at? Right? Where you been at? Johnny, you got his stats pulled up because they ain't very good.
I will pull them right up. I remember.
Man, get them things up because them shits was ugh. Julio, man.
He had 31 catches for 434 yards and a touchdown.
That's not Julio like. I don't care if he is getting old. You know what I'm saying? AJ Brown was a guy. I get it. But damn, Julio, what a compliment at. All right, so that was our awards. One more time for the people, Johnny. Put it up there. You know what I'm saying? Let them see it. You know what I'm saying? Let them see it. That was beautiful. The last segment we're going to do before we get out of here, man, is going to be the boiling bridges. And we're going to talk a little bit about mercy hiring, all right? And there's really only one mercy hiring. And then we're going to talk about some dumb hiring. So let it run, Johnny. So it's been a hot topic in the NFL, of course, since Brian Flores blew the whistle, right? About the things that were going on in Miami and the practices that we already know the NFL has been going around doing when it comes to the Rooney Rule and hiring African-American coaches or coaches, minority coaches, right? We understand that they're not getting a fair shake. And I said it a couple episodes ago that there were going to be some mercy hirings, you know what I'm saying, just so people would shut up and be like, hey, look what we did. But I never thought the buffoonery would happen like this, right? Lovie Smith got hired by the Texans. Where the hell that come from? Can somebody please explain to me where that came from? What? Lovie Smith out of nowhere, like out of left RKO out of nowhere. Lovie Smith all of a sudden is the leading candidate, right, for that job. Eric Bieniemy gets interviewed in New Orleans, and then they hire their offense coordinator, right? He was at his desk twirling it. He was in his desk twirling his thumb. He calling his homeboys trying to get a new job because he thought Eric Bieniemy probably was going to be the next head coach. He's like, man, this dude ain't going to hold on to me. I don't know this dude like that. Bam! You the man, right? The Dolphins. The joke that is the Dolphins, right? They go and hire this cat. Now, I'm looking him up right now. I can't think. I know his last name is McDaniels, right? They go and hire this kid, Mike McDaniels, right, from the 49ers. He was their offensive coordinator. Now, be it as though between him and Shanahan, they have a very dynamic and very creative offense. You have to be the leader of men at this point. This man literally sends a message to or speaks to Tua Tagovailoa, and his words to Tua was like, yo, bro, it's on. Okay. 4-year contract they got this dude signed to. And to add insult to injury now, and I said this earlier in the show, he was the first, ? Minority hiring, right? If this man got a black father or a black mother, I need to see that shit, right? I'm looking at this man I mean, maybe Hispanic, but I just can't see it. I need to see the parents of this man. Either way it goes, shame on you, NFL. There are so many black candidates out there for head coach that are totally qualified. And we're not even going to get way into that, but we got to do better. Shout out to you, Brian Flores, for blowing the whistle. And shout out to everybody that stood up for him. But here we go again. The carousel continues. All right. This has been the Burning Bridges podcast, episode 21. All right. We gaining traction, gaining momentum. Of course, the Super Bowl is going to be this coming Sunday. We've already made our picks. And if you want to hear our picks, go back and check out the last episode. Todd Pinkston, I still need your pick, man. If you listen to the show, man, shoot me a DM on Twitter so we can put it on the page and let everybody know who you think gonna win the game. Guys, enjoy the week. Enjoy the weekend. If you're in LA, please be safe. All right. Wherever you at, be safe. All right. I appreciate you, Adam. Thank you so much, man. Wherever you at, be safe. Uber, Lyft, Vivo, all these motherfucking places are ride places. Do not be that fool that get caught down bad getting a DUI. NFL guys, man, sit y'all ass down somewhere. Please. Come on, man. Like, dog, it's too much money. You got too much money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. Sit your punk ass down. Enjoy yourself. Have a great time. LA is a great place to be. It's a great place to have fun. But you can get in a lot of trouble in LA, right? And I'm talking about a lot of trouble you can't get yourself out of. Trust me, all right? I know about LA. But this is the Burning Bridges podcast, episode 21. Shout out to my boy Johnny U. Shout out to the AAT. Hit us up on Twitter. You know me, B-I-G. That's the letter U, K-N-O-M-E, B-I-G. Follow me on my new my new Instagram page, 73KINGJB73. Yes, that is the handle for my new IG page. Hit me up on there, man. Follow, I follow back. But you got to have some dope shit going on. I'm not going to follow you if you're just some cat sitting in your grandma's basement. You know what I'm saying? I got love for you, but I don't want to see what you got going on. I'm just being honest with you. Okay? The All Athletic Talk Sports Network, you know what I'm saying? That's the AAT Sports _ the AAT, the All About the Birds, man. Shout out to everybody who rock with us. Shout out to my boy Benny. Shout out to the Valley, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Suns after getting that win over the Sixers. You know what I'm saying? My bad, Johnny. But best team in the NBA. I love y'all to death, man. We'll see y'all next week after the Super Bowl for sure. You know what I'm saying? We definitely going to have a great show after the Super Bowl. A lot to talk about. But with that being said, man, many blessings, and y'all stay tight, stay safe. Again, man, have